Yeah, but absolutely. I mean, ratcheted up pressure, obviously, being in the tournament. Kyle Guy, one of the best three-point shooters in ACC history, hitting over 45% of his threes in conference play, can't seem to find the bottom of the bucket. If he starts getting hot and heating up, watch out. Virginia could make a nice little run here. Overnight line movers, Teddy, SBRodds.com, the best place on the internet to check all of those line movements. They're moving 24/7, including this game, Teddy. At the opening bell, outlets opened around 160 in the UNC Auburn game for a total. Now sits 5 points higher. Now, very rare that you will see in our new gambling environment that we have, coaches maybe tipping their hands, Teddy, on these?
I love it. And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, when the coach says bet the over, I'm going to bet the over. And that's exactly what Bruce Pearl said earlier in the week. He was on SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt on Monday night. He was asked about the meeting of the two teams, and here's his quote. I would just take the over. That's all I'm going to say. North Carolina runs off of makes and misses. Auburn runs every chance they get. The coach is saying, we're going to push pace. The Tar Heels want to push pace. You can understand why this total has been bet up. And we have finally seen some buyback at 165, 165 and a half. Some of the wise guys have come in and said, all right, this is high enough for this total. Obviously, if one of the two teams gets out to a big lead, they'll likely try to slow the pace. So bettors who are looking for the over, better hope it's a competitive game, because the Tar Heels pull away, or if the Tigers pull away, the team with the lead is going to try to slow it down.
Yeah, we're going to get some tempo in this game early on for sure in that. But it was just kind of interesting to see Bruce Pearl on that interview. There's a nice 2-minute clip that I believe SportsCenter was retweeting around where it's basically saying, hey, you're going to get some high tempo in that game. Sure, Scott, take the over. It's great to hear. We're going to get this out nationally, Teddy, day by day, especially here at that betting show. And also with sportsbookreview.com. Portland total rises early Friday morning. Offshore markets open at 232.5, Teddy, and continue to rise. Currently seeing the Trailblazers and the Hawks +3, total of 234.5. Moneyline split of -150 +130.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of over money coming on Portland in their first game without Yusuf Nurkic, but they played a Bulls team that really didn't bring much to the table that night, missing multiple starters from a lottery squad. So the pace never got pushed. But what we're seeing is the market's reaction to Enes Kanter at center versus Yusuf Nurkic. And obviously, when you're talking about season-long stats, that's where the starting total is going to be. When you talk about the adjustments to those season-long stats, that's where the movement's coming. That's an Enes Kanter at center. All offense, no defense. Big difference from the guy he's replacing in Nurkic.
Tonight, Teddy, Major League Baseball, we'll take a look at some line movers here. The Dark Knight, if you don't know who that is Matt Harvey. Now getting some money, opened up as a dog and now turns into a favorite here in early morning action on Friday. The Angels and the A's getting +107 currently right now, a total of 8.5. If you're looking at Matt Harvey and you are a fly ball pitcher, that's a little ballpark to be in out there in Oakland, Teddy.
Sure. And I mean, the money here, I think, is every bit as much against Marco Estrada as it is on Matt Harvey. Harvey signed the $11 million free agent contract. Estrada only $4 million to go to Oakland. And, well, he pitched like a guy that was about worth 1/3 of Harvey last time out. We're talking about a pitcher in Estrada who gave up 60 dingers the last 2 years in Toronto. Now he's pitching in Oakland, gave up a couple of dingers against in the opening round series where they played in Japan. And again, he didn't give up a ton of hits, but he gave up the dingers. And that's a big concern, obviously, when you're playing an Angels lineup that didn't hit yesterday. The market's expecting to hit a fair bit better today.